Hey guys, I hope you're doing well and having a great day. I just want to say before we start this video, I am 2 subscribers away from 400. We hit 300 about 5 to 6 weeks ago, so this is a huge jump in terms of getting 100 subscribers. So if I could hit 400 by today, that'd be amazing, guys. I'd really appreciate it. And for a celebration, I'll show you my updated garage tour. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So today, we have the carbon fiber 80s pack. Now, from the last video, or 2 videos ago, when I talked about the 70s pack, I said that I was either going to open it or not, depending on the comments. And out of 13 comments, 12 of you actually told me to open it. While I apologize because I did not open it in the end, only because when I got around to actually going to open it, it was 10 minutes before the pre-eliminations was about to end. So I kind of realized if I did get the Ford Escort, I would still not make tier 2 because I would still lose those races because I would have no time to upgrade my Ford Escort. And that's only if I get a Ford Escort. So in the end, I decided, you know what, it wasn't worth it. But now we have the 80s carbon fiber pack. I wouldn't do the same thing here because I know the cars that I could possibly get from this pack, and it's not worth it. So I'm not going to open this, but I'm going to show you what cars you guys can get from the 80s carbon fiber pack. So the first car that you can get, I believe, is the BMW 540i. Now this car used to be a C. Nothing special about this car. Stats are pretty bad. The only reason it's a B is because it's pretty old and it has standard tires. The next car that you can get from the 80s carbon fiber is the Ford Sierra RS 500. This car looks okay. The grip looks like it'll be pretty high. 0 to 60 is pretty bad. Decent car, I guess, but nothing that I would really like fight for. Next one is the Lancia Delta Integrale. Not a fan of this car. If I made a top 10 video, you know, my top drive top 10 series, if you guys haven't seen that, you guys should check it out. But this would probably be one of my most hated cars in the game, and the explanation for that is for a whole different video, but this is a car that you can possibly get. Next up is a Porsche 911 Carrera 2 Targa. Once again, it's one of the weaker B Porsches. Nothing too special about it. Besides the fact that it's an 80s car, and that's about it. Good, decent grip, I guess. Followed by that, now this is a great car to have. This is the Porsche 924 Carrera GTS. I have this car, and if you do not have this car, then do try and get it, because this is an amazing car. It's off-road tires, goes up to 94 grip, about 4.8 0 to 60 if you upgrade it 323, and you know, it has just good grip as it's an off-road car, and it's a good it beats the Ford Escort. It beats the Ford Escort, and I believe it does beat the Nissan Silvia in, depending on the map. You know, if it's like slalom, it'll beat. If it's like G-force test, twisty, all that kind of stuff. Next car you can get is the Silvia, and like I said, both the 924 and the Silvia, they're kind of competitors against each other. The 924 has better grip, but the Silvia has a lot better 0 to 60. This car will win in drags, 0 to 100s, all that kind of stuff. Actually, 0 to 100s, I'm not sure. Might need to check that out. But definitely drags. This is also a great car. If you don't have it, I do recommend keeping it. Once again, it's an off-road rear-wheel drive beast. And yeah, these 2 cars are great. Followed by that is the Nissan Skyline R32. Now, as you can tell, you can get a lot more cars from the 80s carbon fiber compared to the 70s. But with that said, you still don't get a lot of cars from the 80s, if you get what I mean. R32, this is my favorite Skyline of all time. Everybody loves the R34. I love the R34 too, but R32 has a special place in my heart. I love this car, and I'm kind of sad that I did fuse it a couple times, because I favorite the R33 just in top drives. But it's a good car. 4-wheel drive, goes up to about 90 handling, 91, depends how you upgrade it. But besides that, nothing too special. I'm pretty sure it's a low ground height, low clearance as well. So yeah, it's street racer though, has a street racer tag. Followed by the Skyline is the RS200. I have this car. It used to be an A, goes up to about 90 grip or 91 depending on how you upgrade it, 4.00 to 60, and once again it's a 4-wheel drive. It's a great Ford, one of the best B Fords in the game. Yeah, this is a good car to have overall. Followed by that is the 911 Carrera 4. This used to be RQ21 until it got upgraded, I think, a couple updates ago. I feel like the main reason it got upgraded is because it is 4-wheel drive and it is from the 80s. One thing I don't get about Hutch is that they kind of do boost the car RQ just depending from the year it's from. Because if you compare the 911 Carrera 4 to other B-class Porsches in the game, it's actually very weak, one of the weakest. But I feel like it has the status just because from the year it's from. And, you know, compared to its competition, the Carrera 4 is better than every other 80s Porsche in the game, in the B range. Followed by the 911 Carrera 4 is the Renault R5 Maxi Turbo. Not a fan of Renault, but, you know, it is an Epic, it is an A. Grip looks like it'll be okay, 0 to 60 is pretty strong, top speed is very low. Nothing much to say about this car. I've never had this car. I've actually never faced anyone that actually had this car either. Like, this is a car that I rarely come across. But it does have the hot hatch tag, and I do believe this is one of the best hot hatches in the game if you upgrade it all the way. Alright, probably one of my dream cars to get is the 959. I do love the 959. It is one of my favorite cars in real life. It's up there with the Plymouth Superbird, up there with the Dodge Charger. And if you guys don't know, I'm a huge classic car fan. I would love the 959, but the odds of getting the 959 on the pack is just too low. 0 to 60 is amazing. Handling is kind of meh, but it is 4-wheel drive. So yeah, overall this is going to be a great car. If you do get it, congratulations to you. Finally, the last car you can get from the 80s carbon fiber pack is the 962C. Once again, it's one of those Porsches with the slick tires, super low 0 to 60, amazing handling. If you guys get this, do keep it. It is amazing. I've gone against this car before, and it goes up there. It competes with the GT2. It competes with the 918. 918 still beats it, but you know, it's a respectable competitor. And that seems to be all the cars. I think I didn't miss one BMW. Let's go back real quick. Yeah, the BMW M5 is another car I can get. This used to be a C as well. Once again, nothing too special about it. 0 to 60 is pretty bad. Handling is pretty bad, but it has good power, good torque. It is one of those German cars. If you just find any BMW with a 155 top speed, you know it has good power, good torque. But yeah, overall, these are all the cars. I'll just give you a run through real quick on every B, A, and S that you can get. Bigger option from the 70s carbon fiber pack for sure, but nothing too special. So if you ask me if I would rather open the 80s carbon fiber pack or the 70s, I would open the 70s. But with that said, these are all the cars you can get. So that's basically the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and good luck in the ZL11LE. I'll definitely make videos about that, and I'll see you all next time.